Thank you for staying with us. To Kisumu now, where the High Court has yet again postponed the case of Jacky Auma of a delayed medical assessment. Auma is a Ugandan house help implicated in the murder of her former employer Elizabeth Ojwang and Ojwang's 3-month-old son in Muhoironi on the 11th of June this year. Auma is set to take plea on the 3rd of October this very year. We now link up with Kevin Ogutu, who has been following up on this particular case. Kevin Ogutu, you have been on the trail of this double tragedy since it happened on the 11th of June to this date. Kindly inform us on the chronology of events that seem to delay justice for the Ojwangs.
Well, a very good afternoon, Jesse. Fast forward to the events of today at the High Court courtroom before Judge Fred Ochieng. It was a false start for the trial of Jacky Auma, the only suspect here in the gruesome murder of a woman and her 3-month-old son way back in June, when it appeared, when the court was just about to start, the court was ready for this particular plea. It appeared that between the 17th of June, when she was handed over to the Kenyan authorities, and today, Jacky Auma, 26-year-old Ugandan, had not had mental check. The mental test has not yet been done, as it is required for any case that involves murder. So that is how this particular case this particular plea taking just flopped like that. So back to the chronology of events. Remember, Jesse, this is one woman who had only worked with the late Elizabeth Ojwang for only 1 month when this particular disaster struck that family, leaving the husband to Elizabeth Ojwang now with no wife and no child, as that was their only child. So from the 11th of June, of course, she went to hiding. Will later on, around the 15th of June, be arrested by the Ugandan authorities. And after that, the then Kisumu County Commander John Kamau told the media that they had already contacted the Ugandan authorities on the extradition process so that Jacky Auma could be charged back in Kenya, that is in Kisumu. Remember, this incident happened in Muhoironi sub-county of Kisumu. Jacky Auma worked as a community health officer in Muhoironi area, while the husband worked in Kisumu when this particular incident happened. Of course, Jacqueline will later be, sorry, not Jacqueline, but Elizabeth will later on be buried on the 23rd at her husband's home in Oyugis. So that is the merge that has happened. Of course, now upon being brought to Kenya, courtesy of the intervention by the Kenyan authorities, of course, in liaison with the Ugandan authorities, the prosecution asked senior resident magistrate Winfred Onkunya to grant them custody of Jacky Auma as they process as they made it possible for the mental assessment to be done. Remember, this particular plea can only take place after a report by a psychiatrist on the mental condition of this only suspect in this gruesome murder, that is 26-year-old Jacky Auma. Jesse.
Well, thank you, Kevin Ogutu. We'll definitely